Hey guys, welcome to the Tone Show. My name is Anthony Tone Nunez, and today I'm talking about my favorite show on Sundays, episode 1, season 4 of The Strain. If you guys are like me, you're Strainees, you're Strainers, you're fans of the show, make sure to subscribe because I'm gonna ride out this whole season with you guys. This last season, we're gonna ride out it together. Make sure to subscribe for that. This is the Tone Show. Let's get into it. Tone Show. The very first shot, we saw that F, his eyes were closed and then they open, and that's where the episode starts. You might think this is a very generic way to start an episode, and I agree with you. This is something we see in a lot of films and movies, and basically what they're trying to convey here is that his eyes are opening to this new reality, this new world. This is how F now starts his day. And you might ask yourself the question, F, do you start your day now fighting Strigoi and coming up with ways to fight them using viruses and trying to get your son back from this evil ancient vampire? No, you start your day looking for how to eat breakfast and looking for fuel to heat up your oven and your stove. So that's how F starts his day now, and it just shows you that this is a very different man from season 3. This is a man who might have been defeated, who's possibly broken, and the world around him is a broken, defeated world. So he's kind of acclimated to that. The only thing that F is concerned with right now is saving F and looking out for numero uno. So at the end of the episode, we saw that he found these kindred spirits, these rebels, and he offered to help. And we saw like glimpses of the old F from season 3, and I think he might be using this as an excuse to get supplies to really get back into the fight. So let's hope and see if that's what's going to happen. Now, somebody who did not change at all from season 3, and somebody who stayed true to the mission is Mr. Fet. Man, Mr. Fet is badass. He not only stayed on mission, but he actually grew as a person, as a character. If you guys remember, there was a little bit of a scuffle because Quinlan and F betrayed them, him and the professor. So that was really cool that Fet was able to get past his old little squabbles with Quinlan to move forward. I think he called him a muncher at a time. So not only did he move past his old squabble with Quinlan, but he also had time to Mac on the side. Mr. Fet has a new honey bunny, and her name is Charlotte. And if you guys are fans of another post-apocalyptic show, The Last Ship, you know that she's very familiar to us because she played the doctor, the virologist, I think that's the name, right? And she used to, she was also examining the virus on that show. So I think it'd be really funny if there was a new love triangle, and this time it involves Fet, F, and Charlotte, the doctor, from The Last Ship. So look out for that. I called dibs. I called first if that happens. The most badassery in this whole episode happened in this scene right here when Quinlan comes to save Fet and Charlotte, and that was some badass moves, like he made chop suey of those dudes. Did you see that? But my favorite part, my favorite part, when the guy's like, "What the hell is that?" and he's like, "Think of me as the demon from the good book." That was just badass, yo. That was just badassery. Like that scene right there, I was like, oh, jaw-dropping, badass, yo. So I really like the fact that Quinlan is working with Mr. Fet because they like good cop, bad cop. They like the odd couple. Quinlan is all proper and serious, and Mr. Fet, he's a New York City boy. He got jokes. Moving along to Team Strigoi. That's Zach, the Master, and Thomas Eichhorst. These three have time to do a whole bunch of like crazy things. Zach is thinking to himself, well, I just destroyed New York City. How do I become the most hated person even more than I was before? Well, there's an answer to that. Let me go kill a tiger in a zoo. Let me go kill Tony the Tiger and become even more hated. That's what Zach is doing in this episode. And then you see when Zach got on his knees for the Master to take the white, did you see the face on Thomas Eichhorst? Did you see Thomas Eichhorst's face? He was like, Master, can I have the white, please? I want the white so bad. Did you see that face? Oh my God, don't be jelly. Don't be so damn jelly. Damn, he's jealous. Thomas Eichhorst, he's that friend who wants to be more than a friend with the Master, and the Master's like, nah, slow your roll, we ain't that cool. So he's grooming Zach. That's what this whole thing was about. It's about grooming Zach, the whole tiger thing. I don't know if you're just the ruler of the whole human race, you spend your time trying to groom a teenager. Hey, whatever you want to do, right, the Master? Man, I feel so bad for Thomas Eichhorst. He needs to find somebody. The Master's clearly not interested in you. This is like Smithers and Mr. Burns all over again. Now, we did get an answer. We did get one answer. The professor is not a Strigoi. It was all a bad dream that Mr. Fet was having. You guys from the last video I did, the trailer breakdown for season 4, you guys were right. I was right. I called that he couldn't be a Strigoi. He's not a Strigoi. It was all a bad dream. So hopefully we'll see more of the professor in the next episode. And they won't hang this thing over our heads because we know now that he's not a Strigoi. So this is not something they're just going to sit on and hold over our heads the whole season. I got 2 questions for you guys. You guys probably wondering the same things at home. Where is Gus? Where is Dutch? Where is Dutch? Where is Gus? Where is Dutch? Where is Gus? Where's Gus? Where is Dutch? I didn't see these 2. Where are they? Now that Fet has a new honey bunny, is Dutch out of the picture? Did Dutch leave F altogether? Like, what happened to her? And where's Gus? Did he just leave after Angel just died? So he's like out? Gus is pretty badass, yo. I hope he comes back. I really like when he works alongside with Quinlan. So imagine Quinlan, Fet, and Gus. Badassery. So this is some things that happened in this episode that really jumped out to me that I enjoyed. Hope you guys are enjoying the episode as well. Let's ride out the whole season together. Make sure to subscribe and like if you haven't done so already. This is the Tone Show, and I'm out.
Remember to like and subscribe for more Tone Show.
Tone Show.